Descriptive Writing, presented by Shiny Anthony Kavangal. Once again, a very good morning to you all, my students. Today I have come up with a new topic, descriptive writing paragraph. It is a part of your English grammar. Well, students, you all know that descriptive writing is a writing skill which is related from English grammar part. So let's we understand more about descriptive writing. Descriptive writing. Descriptive writing is based on your way of describing things to the front person. Now, what is descriptive writing? You know, students, if you see something, you start describing on that thing. So, it is known as a descriptive writing on your way of imagination or on your way of thinking, how you are describing that things to the front person. For example, as a student, you saw my pen and liked it a lot. Even you want to buy the same pen. So now, as you want to buy the same pen, for that you need to talk with your parents and describe the pen. Your describing of pen will be based on what you saw and how was it. Okay? Now students, in simple way, you saw a beautiful pen in my hand and you want that same pen. So for that you need to describe to your parents that what you saw and why you want that pen. So that description will be on your way of description, how you are going to describe it to your parents that they get convinced to buy for you that pen. So we will check how to describe to our parents. Mom, our teacher brought a wonderful and unique pen. In that pen, there is a beautiful rose gold shine diamond at the top with twist and turn mechanism to open and close the pen along with a sharp pointed nib. Everyone in the class liked it a lot. Even I feel to buy the same pen. This was the description which you gave to your mom and you have described about what you saw in the pen and why you wanted that pen. So this is known as description of descriptive writing. So descriptive writing means to describe about the things in detail which you saw. That front person should get convinced about it in his own way of imagination. Now in descriptive writing there are few more things to come up. So we will check out what all that things are coming in descriptive writing. So we will go one by one to see ahead about descriptive writing. What all things comes in descriptive writing, we'll see. First, person. You can describe on favorite personality, so focus on physical details whom you like more in your own imagination. For example, about person you're talking, you can take as your favorite cricketer, dancer, Bollywood actor or your favorite teacher about whom you can describe on his personality, how your teacher looks or how she explain you, how she teaches you, how she presents her work. This all can you'd say in a personal descriptive writing. In your own way of imagination where front person can think, yes, it is true. Second comes place. You can describe on favorite destination you like more and you where you visited in your own way of imagination. Now place. For example, you can take Shimla, Manali or Agra, Taj Mahal. You visited and how you liked that place and what were the speciality of the place that you can describe in a place in a descriptive writing. Third is event. You can describe on favorite events such as exhibition or annual function which held in your school, which impressed you more in your own way of imagination. Like that, you can take any of the event where you have visited and what you liked more about that event you can describe in your way of imagination, in a way of thought, what and how you want to describe. It is known as descriptive writing as your description. Meaning of descriptive writing. Descriptive writing means to describe a person, a place or an event in such a way that the reader should build an imaginary picture of the same thing while reading it. Describing means to add more information to the subject. Now what I explained you back ahead, descriptive writing means to describe about a person, place or event what you have saw, where you have visited, that you are giving in description, in a descriptive writing, that the front person who is listening or reading should imagine himself in that picture while reading it. That means descriptive writing. Without this, descriptive writing is incomplete. 5 senses are used. The detail given in this paragraph must appeal to the 5 senses: sight, taste, smell, hearing, touch. Now, these 5 senses are used in descriptive writing. How these senses are used in descriptive writing, we will check how to use all these senses in a proper way to describe our description. How to use senses. Now we will see how the proper senses are used in this descriptive writing. Word related to sight indicates color, shapes or appearance. For instance, gloomy, dazzling, bright, foggy. The sight means what you are seeing, what color, what shape, what appearance you saw. For that, sight is used. Words related to touch describe the textures. You can use them to describe feelings and abstract concepts: too smooth, hard, slimy, fluffy, sticky. Now, after touching, what you felt, that comes in senses in descriptive writing. Words. Words related to hearing describe sound. For instance, crashing, thumping, piercing, squeaky. Often this word's miming sound. What you heard there, in by seeing there, in that description, it is known as descriptive. Taste and smell are closely related. Taste and smell words are easy substitute for the blend word like good, nice or bad. Now when you taste or smell something good or bad, you say this smell is good or that smell is bad. This is the sense used in descriptive writing. So using all these senses, we have to create one descriptive writing in a own way of imagination. What you saw, what you felt, what you heard, what you taste, what you smell, this all comes in a descriptive writing. What is your imagination? Motion is sensory too. By using active word or describing movement, you help your reader experience your words. For instance, vibrating, scoring, mind-blowing and bumpy. Now you know motion. The movements which we are taking here and there, this all words is known as a description for your descriptive writing. Now here we have learned all the senses, how the senses are used in descriptive writing. For example, eye, what you look, what you saw, what you're watching. Eyes are used. Smell, what you smell there, good or bad. Same as taste, what you heard that, what you're hearing there, what you are feeling there by touching it. This all are important in descriptive writing. So once again, let me tell you descriptive writing. The primary purpose of descriptive writing is to describe a person, place or thing in such a way that the picture is formed in the reader's mind. Capturing an event through descriptive writing involves paying close attention to the detail by using all of your 5 senses. Teaching students to write more descriptively will improve their writing by making it more interesting and engaging to read. Now, what all I taught you back. What is descriptive writing? How senses are used? By involving all this thing in your descriptive writing, it creates a imagination in a front person while reading, that yes, what he is reading, he keeps himself in that place and he start forming a picture in his own mind and playing a role what it is written in that descriptive. So as I said, descriptive writing itself is known as to describe about the word what you are reading or what you are imagining or what you saw. It comes in descriptive writing. So in short, descriptive writing can be explained as to write about something, someone or some place. In description, what you saw about something, someone or some place where you visited, you can describe about it in a detail. Descriptive writing means adding adjectives in the sentence to describe in detail. Here you can add more adjective to make that sentence more imaginative. Can also use simile, metaphor, colors and personification as well to make it more descriptive. Now here you can use more other grammar words and personification words to make it more descriptive in sentence, where it can present your descriptive writing in a creator's mind. For your better understanding, students, let me show you a picture. Now students, can you see this beautiful picture? So just by looking at this picture for 5 seconds, just look in it and tell me what you are able to see, what you are able to feel, hear, what you are able to smell. All these things just imagine for 5 seconds and then tell me your way of thinking. Now students, normally if anyone will see this picture, they will say it's a beach, there are trees and ocean water, right student? This is a normal way of looking at the picture. But what we have to do, we have to describe it, right? So descriptive writing is a way different from this. What you described there, that was different, but how you have to describe, I will tell you. Using our 5 sensory organs, imagine what you feel if you are standing on this beach. If you are standing on that beach, what you feel like. Describe the feel of the sand between your feet. Means by touching your feet, what you are feeling from that sand. The brightness of the sun by looking at sun. Sound of the waves from how you are hearing it. The taste of the ocean water, how you are tasting it. How it tastes. This all you have to use your sense of organs, and you have to make a descriptive writing. Understood students? So let me show you the example how to describe it in descriptive writing. Students, let's have a look. For example, how you will explain this image. There is a majestic aqua blue ocean with golden sand in dazzling shimmering sunlight, making the sand sparkle like 1,000 jewels. The natural breath of nature makes us feel so fresh and refreshing. The waves are crashing against the shores. The wind is blowing lightly. The first thing that will hit is the salty air. The air is so humid and the water is so cold. It feels so relaxing, calm and quiet. So students, this is the way how you have to explain in descriptive writing. By seeing image, what I did, I felt myself on that beach and I felt how the sand is by touching that my foot is there because I am present on that beach. How that salty air tasted, how the water was cold, how the scenario of that place was quite relaxing and calm. This all thing I made myself present in that beach, and by presenting myself in that beach I was able to write a descriptive writing in description because it was my imagination by presenting myself there. So this is how to present yourself in descriptive writing. It's like how I said, you can use your grammar words also, like personification, adjective. So how to use that word also we will see. For example, the ocean is aqua blue. The sand is sparkling like jewels. The sun is freeze hot yellow. The sky is gorgeous light blue with big fluffy white clouds. These all are grammar words which are used in this as metaphor, personifications, about colors. This has made our descriptive writing more beautiful as the imaginary to create a imagination to the front person eye. So like this we can use sensory organs as well as grammar words too in descriptive writing. Students, let me tell you one interesting fact. With that, it is my personal experience. Do you know what is difference between reading a novel and watching a movie or video based on the same novel? When you read a novel, it makes your imaginary part of brain to get activated. So along with your reading, your brain actually start imagining those things and starts to make a picture of it. This help you to use your brain more, and also it will help you to make your imaginative and creative. Students, in simple, just I want to say, when you read a novel and when you watch movie or video, these both things are different. When you read a novel, you start imagining yourself in that place and you start acting, or your brain start working what you are seeing in the picture. But when you see a movie or video, you are actually knowing that the front person is playing a role and you never ever keep yourself on his place. But when you read a novel, you start keeping and imagining yourself on that place, and your imaginative and creative work start playing with that role. So this is difference between reading a novel and watching a movie. When you watch video or movie, your brain is not actually working, has that character. But when you're reading the novel, your imagination start working as a creator who has made that novel, and you start acting and playing that role. So reading novels make your imagination good. Watching videos will make your brain more lazy, because here you don't need to do any work, so you are just watching it. But when you're reading novel, you're actually playing that role. So I hope students, the importance of reading a novel and descriptive writing, as well as you understood both. So I hope you understood my descriptive writing topic. So there is an assignment for you all. Write any one. Write a descriptive writing essay on any person, place or event. Any one topic you have to choose. If you're choosing a person, so about favorite singer, dancer, teacher, anything you can choose. Or place like Agra, Shimla, Manali, whatever place you want. Or event like farewell party, exhibition, annual day. So any one topic you have to choose, and you have to write about 150 to 200 words in your own imagination what you will do by at that place in a way of description, and you have to describe in such a manner in a descriptive writing. So hope you all will do this assignment and will submit it to me. So I hope you all understood my topic of descriptive writing very well, I am thinking. So here I am ending with my topic. Thank you my class. Thank you.